And we're back with week 3. Spencer's not even paying attention. Okay. Granted, I never give him a heads up on when I'm actually going to start it.
There was no countdown or anything, bro.
When have I
God.
ever given us a countdown?
Our fucking production team is you with like a silent count, and
No,
I can't.
you have no idea how many people I employ to get these looking really good.
Your dog's
Notice
slave
how
labor doesn't count.
notice how our audio has upgraded over the years. Actually, I went back and watched. I don't remember if I said this. I went back and watched the very first one we ever did, and I was like, man, we sounded and looked terrible in those, dude. And it was just so.
I mean, shout out to Dad. The mics definitely help.
Yeah, the mics are
clearly
good.
you must have gotten a hair and makeup person because you're looking cuter than you used to. So
If I move my nice little light over to me that I borrowed from Shannon. Yeah, I do be looking cuter by the day. The mustache helps you too, but you know.
Thanks.
Anyway, we
I got a lot of Ron Jeremys from the family, so you know.
Okay, bro's just eating during the show. Okay, cool. We literally talked about. I said I'm gonna wait until you're done eating.
I finished eating. I'm
gets
having
more food.
dessert.
That's fine.
It's a brownie.
It's fine.
My amazing wife made brownies.
Oh, so cute. What kind?
What
The
regular
double
brownie.
chunk chocolate cookie.
They have nuts in them. I think they're peanuts. I'm not really sure.
I love brownies with nuts, like walnuts and pecans.
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
I know you love the nuts.
I'll be loving nuts. Speaking of nuts, Chris's dog almost took me out of being able to have kids this past weekend.
I forgot Shelby nailed you in the nuggers.
It's a story for another time. All right, let's get into this shit. Supposed to, for some reason, praise Veronica and Shannon for being 3-0, I guess. Which
I mean,
is cool, but just so we are both aware, both of them haven't had 300 points scored against them yet. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here at 2-1 with 324 scored against me. So
impressive. That's impressive.
yeah, I think they haven't been tested yet. They're a fake 3-0. They thought I was gonna praise them. Nah, they're getting cooked. They're both losing 3 straight.
So they're like the Eagles that imploded last year.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, would they lose like 7 straight or something? That's crazy.
Something bad. Yeah.
Andrew wanted us to point out that I think he said like 2 weeks in a row he did outscore everybody except for the person he was playing, which stands true because he's got close to the most points scored with 322, and he's got like the most points scored against him at 369. Like he's pushing 400 against him. Meanwhile, you got Veronica's got 262 scored against her. So it's like 100 extra points scored against Andrew. So Andrew's not wrong. He'll come back. Sean and Ben are both 0-3. And that's what the little video that I made was about. So let me share my screen. Now, it doesn't include Ben. This is only about Sean. Just because we were talking about Sean last week, and I really thought he was going to pull through this week. And he didn't, and it was a very close one, and we'll talk about it. We're going to look a little weird for a second.
Do you want me to click on it? Or
Yeah, you can click on it, Spence, so that you can watch this. Oh, sounded a little funky. Let me make sure this is framed right. All right, this is for Sean. Tears are okay, Spencer. Tears are okay.
What is this? Like a in memoriam of his
Yeah,
season?
he's done. It's over. I just wanted to highlight how over it is for Sean now.
No.
Which it's not really. I mean, it's 0-3, but I thought it was funny that he came so close. So for people who weren't paying attention, Sean went into week 3, specifically Monday Night Football, with like a 30-point lead, trying to get his first win, and then Veronica's Josh Allen said, "No, that's not gonna happen," and put up a nice 30 bomb pretty much in the first half and just cooked Sean's hopes and dreams. So
Yeah, I felt real bad, but
you win some, you lose some. Let me let's see. There was one other fraudulent thing that I had. Oh, we were talking about this a few minutes ago. Nathan, you could also be 3-0. Let's go to Nathan's team real quick. And not just because his bench did really well. So here's Nathan's bench. Aaron Rodgers outscored Baker Mayfield. Don't blame him for playing that one. He didn't play Chuba Hubbard. Don't blame him for that one either. But his bench did really well.
George Kittle and put it in a tight end that was actually starting.
Okay. George. One. Okay, I didn't even realize George Kittle didn't play. So there's number one. Number two, he went into Monday Night Football beating Sarah by about 0.5. And all he had to do was just not play his defense, who lost him the game and went -1.
-1.
So, I mean, there was like 16 different ways that Nathan should have won this week, and he didn't take advantage of any single one of them. So
Sarah, I apologize. I'm never picking against you again. I should have known that Nathan would have not said his lineup.
It's not picking against Sarah. It's just don't pick Nathan anymore.
Nathan, you let me down, bro. You totally had that one in the bag.
Oh yeah, give us the who had the most predictions correct, Spencer?
You did by a lot.
Now, how many did I get right?
You got 5 right out of 7.
And how many should I have gotten right if I had actually just picked myself versus Andrew instead of predicting a tie?
For the record, I told you that was a stupid idea.
Well, it was just it was fun.
But you would have gotten 6 out of 6 if you'd picked yourself.
No, 6 out of 7. I got one wrong.
Sorry. Yeah.
Who did I get wrong?
You picked Sean to beat me.
Oh, which was super close too. So like I was right there. Anyway, what'd you get? How many did you get? Did you get like 1 or 2 right?
I picked me and V correctly, and I barely even got me right. To be fair, yours was also pretty close with Drew. And
what do you mean? I had the largest point gap.
But like he put up like a really good week though.
No, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, we'll get there. Highest point scored was B, 139.96. I'm not gonna relish in it. It's not gonna happen. Well, it might happen maybe one more time. I don't know. We'll see. I had a really good week. My defense went crazy, and then both of my Derrick Henry and Kyren Williams put up like 30 bombs. So, low points scored. Sorry, Ma. 67.38 is not gonna cut it. Largest point gap, like I was just saying, was me versus Andrew, 28.46. If he just had James Cook put up another 30 points, he could have won, but he did not. Smallest point gap was the Sean Veronica game, which we've already talked extensively about. 0.34 was the gap there. That's a close one.
Crazy.
Which, by the way, the next closest was also insanely close, which was the Sarah Nate game, which was 0.46. So less than half a point in both of those deciding matches there. Let's see. Where we have most bench points, Nathaniel, 65.34. And most scrimmage yards, Sean, congratulations. Your flex position, Juwan Jennings, had 175 scrimmage yards. Most scrimmage yards on the week. Derrick Henry coming in close, 174.
I feel Sean, man. He was up, and that was with friggin' Veronica having Stevenson put up a pooper on Thursday night.
Yeah, I know. I literally was looking at that before we went live, and I was like, wow, she started with her running back getting like what 0.3, I think Ramondre put up.
Yeah,
that's tough. I feel that. I had Ramondre in the other league, and I didn't come back and win. I lost, so.
I don't know.
These are the standings that I've been had up on the screen for a while now. So I mean, everyone's still pretty close. It's been 3 weeks. In all seriousness, it's not over for Sean. He could make a comeback. This division.
By the way, Sean, I sent you a counter on trade to the one you sent earlier. Just tweaked it slightly. Let me know what you think.
Who are you after? It's not.
Can't let you
Is it
know that.
Jaden or is it Kyler? I know it's a quarterback. I was looking at him earlier. I was wondering if I should try to make a trade for Dad's Lamar Jackson because I could really use a quarterback that's like not terrible. Quarterbacks are all kind of bad.
I was thinking about too. We'll see what happens. I can't let you know. You'll see what happens when it happens.
Sean,
By the way, off
Sean, send
topic,
me an
but
offer too. I can give you a better. Whatever he gives, I'll double it and give it to the next person. So just send just send me an offer, Sean. Yeah, those are our points for the week. What's your overall thoughts, Spencer? How are you feeling about your team? You're 2-1 now. I'm 2-1.
I feel pretty confident. I'm liking my team so far. Like I said, I think the only thing I was trying to do is just make a couple of slight upgrades, but just to also keep up the funness of it, make a little trade skis. So
Yeah,
nobody ever likes to make trades. So
I feel like I shouldn't make a trade because like both of my running backs are kind of off limits. I'm willing to trade my wide receivers, but I don't think that's enough to actually get anything serious done. So, but I'm not touching Kyron or Derrick Henry. Not after they're like, I think I have running back 2 and 3 on the year or something like that, or no, 3 and 4. So I think Kamara and someone else is ahead, but anyway, we're looking pretty good. Shall we move on to the predictions since we're already 12 minutes in?
yeah, might as well make it a little bit shorter video for people. They don't have to
Oh, they said like keep it a tight
watch
15, you know?
our ugly mugs.
Let's see. What am I
I
doing?
actually don't even
Fantasy
know
cast, that's what we want.
who I'm playing next. Oh, I'm playing Nate. Nate, I take back everything I said. Keep doing you, bud.
Currently, we're watching an ad. There we go. Okay. Let's scroll all the way back. Let's start with the
Wait. When did we start monetizing these? Hold on.
It wasn't my ad. It was ESPN's ad.
Okay.
You go to click the Fantasy Cast thing, and they show you an ad. Like, hey, look, we're watching an ad, everybody. Starting with the 3-0 Shannon Shoebrookses versus the 2-1 Christopher Pernies. Right now, I'm not even going to bother looking at the projections because waivers haven't run. People haven't changed their lineups. Like, Shannon's running the Giants defense versus the Cowboys right now, which I do not think is going to stay there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That could be a 5-head play, no? Cowboys kind of suck. I shouldn't talk shit till after the game. Jamar. Yo, Chris has Jamar and Malik. The only thing about Chris's team next week that worries me is that Anthony Richardson's been playing bad, and now he gets to go up against the Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers defense ain't no freaking slouch.
This is gonna be a tight one. I think Shannon might advance to 4-0 by a hair. The more I look at it, though, we'll see if they are the Lions actually going to try to get Tyreek and Jalen Waddle involved. Maybe if they play Tyler Huntley, it's Shannon. If they bench what's his name, Skylar something, the Dolphins.
I just
come on, football guy.
I don't trust Tyreek. You talking about Skylar?
Skylar Thompson, is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I don't trust Tyreek right now either. But
I feel like the only person getting touches in that game is Achane.
If they play Tyler Huntley over Skylar Thompson, though, I've seen Tyler Huntley provide fantasy points for the Ravens plenty of times when Lamar was out. So I don't know, Jim.
He's been kind of bad this year, like even with Tua, and he only did like mediocre so far.
Tyreek, well, Tyreek's not our only player though. I think Kamara's got a divisional game versus the Falcons.
I'm taking Chris.
I'll take Shannon. Moving on. Boom or doom?
Shannon, I still love you.
Yeah.
But everybody is getting
like
ready for everybody's gotta have a loss eventually. Come on.
I just think that one's gonna be close.
Oh no, 100.
Like,
percent
I didn't only pick her because she's 3-0 and I'm married to her.
No, you have to pick her. I can see her behind you with a gun.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
We're looking at
Boom or Doom versus Crazy Cat Mom. 2-1 versus 1-2. Uh, Mahomes versus the Chargers. Could be another kind of poor game for Mahomes.
The division match. They always kind of match up kind of poop with the Chargers.
Yeah, I know. Swift and Sanders has got to be one of the poopiest running back situations in this league.
To be fair to her, she has Kenneth Walker who died.
That's valid. Keandre Miller on her IR. And nobody else. Oh. Maybe mom wants to trade for one of my superstar running backs. Derrick Henry for Justin Jefferson straight up. Doesn't seem fair, does it?
I've heard worse trades.
It's not the worst. Okay. I think I don't know. Swift and Sanders can't be all bad always. I'll take mom in this one. I think Garrett's team is going to solely rely on him starting out with a good week or a bad week with Devin Singletary.
He's got friggin' Dak going Thursday night, too.
By the way, pro tip, Garrett, if you watch this, all right? Super pro tip. Put Devin Singletary, if you're going to play Devin Singletary, put him into your running back position and leave someone else in your flex. That way, if A.J. Brown can go, you can flex A.J. Brown into your flex position.
I don't think he's gonna listen to you. But I'm gonna take Garrett regardless because I think Brian Robinson's gonna pop off against the Cardinals. They got no Eckler to give him a break anymore.
That's a fair point. If they've been slamming him down the hole, so I took mommy, took Garrett. Moving on. Oh my God, rivalry in the household. Veronica versus Andrew. Another marriage matchup.
Watching Veronica send Andrew to 1-3 is gonna be.
Oh, I'm gonna pick her just for that, because that would be really funny, actually. Sorry, Drew. I'm not even gonna bother looking at their teams right now. I'm just gonna pick Veronica in the hopes that
I gotta stick with my brother. Then come on.
I mean, we know how my picks turned out last time, so clearly Andrew's gonna be 1-3 and fuming after this week.
CJ Stroud with a good bounce back game against the Jacksonville Jaguars who are reeling.
Who look terrible, by the way. That's valid. But Ramondre Stevenson bounce back game, though.
And friend D isn't any slouch, are they?
They're not as good as they were last year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if I mean, I assume the Patriots are just sticking with Brissett, but, like, I don't know. Maybe their offense can get clicking if Drake May starts playing. Anyway, yeah, Josh Allen's really good. Jonathan Taylor's really good. Not much to talk about there. James Cook's really good.
Well, he could end up losing Akers. I don't know if Mixon's supposed to be back this week or not. But if he doesn't, then he's got another
Oh, right.
running back play. He's got Madison down there if he needs him. Whatever. I'm still taking Drew. Stick with him.
Sounds
he beat me.
Sounds
he
like
beat me week one.
a plan. Why did that just happen? He what?
He beat me week one. He's my one loss because his kicker went sicko mode on me.
I think Veronica was my one loss. Man, fuck you, Veronica. I'm about to pick Andrew. I'm just kidding. I'll stick with Veronica. All right, we got a 1-2 versus a 1-2 matchup. Dad versus Elizabeth.
Our reigning champion. By the way, can I get like a picture of the trophy in the group chat to know that it's not crying at its current home?
For real. I haven't seen that thing in a minute.
That baby in so long.
Yo, Dad got Kareem Hunt, who was activated, by the way. He's no longer on the practice squad. I don't think they were super duper happy with their the white guy that they had at running back. Dad's turning into the Kansas. Yo, Dad, make a trade for Patrick Mahomes so you can just have every Chief on your team. Okay, Spencer just walked away mid.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I thought I heard clanking. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
What the hell's going on here? I'm just going solo on the podcast now, I guess.
How my cats were eating. I didn't know.
Who are you taking in this one? You pick first.
I'm a little nervous about the Ravens against the Bills. The Bills. I don't know. It's tough to gauge the Bills because they haven't played a good team.
I'm not. I think their defense has been playing extremely well, but also like, I mean, you could just tell the Jags, they killed themselves. The Dolphins killed themselves. Like, don't hear what I'm not saying. The Bills are a really good team, and their offense is incredible. I don't think their defense is a world beater, and I think they're going to get tested. I think that's going to be like I would take the over in that game, like 99 out of 100 times. Still think the Bills have a good chance of winning it, but I don't think Lamar is going to put up like a dud or anything like that. So you're supposed to pick first, but I'm not picking until you pick. I think I know who I want to take, but
I think I'm taking Beth. Saquon seems to be just carrying her team right now.
I was also going to take Beth, so I will stick with my Beth pick. Dad, if you want to trade me Lamar for someone, let me know. My line is open. Moving on. Wow, we have 3 more matchups. Holy. I thought there was like 2 left. You versus Nathan. I'm going to take you. Easy peasy.
I mean, Nate's team's pretty good if he actually sets it.
That's why I'm picking you. Probably will leave the Bengals in there, and they'll end up getting torched by Andy Dalton.
I might have to fucking pick up a quarterback, too. I don't know what's going on with Brock. I haven't even checked that out.
You got Nick Chubb on your injured reserve?
Yes, sir.
I thought about doing that, but I was like, odds that he actually is fantasy relevant by the time he makes it back. Not granted, I have the injured reserve spots open, but like I didn't want to drop someone and then put him in and put him on IR and then pick someone back up. So
I had Hawkinson on my IR for a minute too, and then I decided to drop him, put Joe Mixon there, and pick up somebody who could be relevant.
Yeah, I think I'll go pick up TJ Hawkinson.
Go for it. I don't even know if he's gonna be back this year, bro. He tore his ACL in like November.
He might not. I was kidding. I'm still gonna pick you to win this one.
I'll take Nate strictly on a let Baker bake bounce back game.
Oh my god, I didn't see that they were playing the Eagles. Yeah, you might actually be cooked. I'll probably regret that one, but I'm gonna stick with it. Oh my god, this is the best matchup of the week. Do you see what we're on next?
The 0-3 squads. Hey, yo.
Somebody's gonna get a fucking win here. One of the 2 teams.
Yo, imagine a fucking tie, though.
Give me Sean on this one, just because I feel really bad that I made the whole ass TikTok just to shit on his fucking squad.
I don't know. I picked Ben and Sean last week, and
they let you
down.
No.
I picked against Sean. I picked against Sean last week. Oh shit.
What are you doing, Jim?
I don't know.
Oh, that was my homie.
Give me Ben. Give me Ben. Unless this trade that I'm trying to do with Sean goes through, then I'm going to change it to Sean.
Week number 3 of me asking Ben to change his name and profile picture for this league.
Right. Let him stay as Quan Solo.
And I'll leave it at that. Sean, I believe in you, buddy. I know it might not seem like it, but I do.
What do you do? You saved you and Sarah to last?
I always put me... I don't like doing me first, because that just feels a little selfish. But now that I think about it, saving me for last also feels a little selfish. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just throw me in the middle somewhere next time. Me versus Sarah. I was, got some changes to make to my team, but I'm going to pick me.
So Sarah.
See you later, Sarah. You're going 1-3. See you in Hawaii.
Uh, well, I'm gonna pick my
Just
wife.
pick
then,
your
'cause I
wife.
picked
Yeah,
against her
yeah.
last time.
You
and
would. Simp.
She made me brownies, so.
This isn't even we're not even like looking at the teams. We're just going on who we're
Gut
married
feeling.
to. No, it's not gut feeling, it's just who we're married to.
I'm not married to
Oh,
half
man.
these people.
I'm married to the game. How about that? Sarah's team is a little spooky. She's got quite a few that are like very hit or miss.
Yeah,
Like
I'm a little nervous
Jameer,
about that Garrett Wilson versus Pastor Tan matchup.
that
But
one's sketchy. I always feel like, and I'm always scared of going up against Jameer Gibbs because I'm like, is he gonna get 3 touchdowns? Are they gonna give him all to Monty? And then Xavier Worthy spooks me too. DJ Moore's just good. Isaiah Likely's been good this year, but
forgetting her secret weapon,
Young Wei
Wei
Koo.
Koo.
Yeah, that's facts. By the way, not that it would have changed a ton, but I dropped that bum ass Tyler Bass and picked up Chris Boswell as my kicker, and I think that worked out for me. I actually don't know who played better.
Shout out to Sarah.
Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think Tyler Bass probably scored more just because of how many touchdowns they scored last couple days ago, yesterday, whenever it was. But Tyler Bass also missed the first field goal, so
Boswell missed.
I love just having a kicker cycle. Like I just pick up a new kicker every week. It's fun. One of them's gonna hit.
Boswell feels like a pretty good play. I feel like they'll get into field goal range of it against the Colts.
Versus the Colts, yeah, I might keep him around. We'll see. Keep a couple of bald guys on my team. Brock Bowers is almost bald already, and he's like 23, so that's crazy.
What is it with the Raiders, and drafting dudes who are like basically balding at age like 16?
I
Who's
don't
that
know,
other
man.
receiver that they had forever?
Something in the Vegas water. Hunter Renfro. Yeah, he's
Yes!
been bald his entire, not even just, I mean, he's been thinning, but like, they kind of look the same now that I think about it. They have the same exact, like, super thinning hair. And they're both super young. That's funny.
That was wild.
Anyway.
Anywho, any other matchups we got to go over?
No, I think that's it. We're still somehow already almost at a half an hour again. So sorry, everyone. We'll have to
Probably
suffer
should wrap it up. We'll chat with after the thing ends, but I gotta start, I guess, tracking those things out in an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'll give you the numbers.
Okay.
All right. Best of luck, everybody. See you in week 4.
You're going down, Nate!
Wave to the camera.